Let's get right into this Mixcraft news. First and foremost, Mixcraft 10 is apparently dropping in 2023. We'll see. But recently, Acoustica admitted that Mixcraft isn't compatible with Waves. Now, everybody watching, y'all know I use Waves every single time I record. And if you've been tuned in, you also know that Waves crashes Mixcraft pretty much every time you use it. So I can get it not being compatible. But early on, this was never told to us. Anytime I reached out to Greg or anybody over at Acoustica, they never told me that Waves wasn't compatible. They usually just gave me a solution to whatever problem I was facing at the current moment. But as you know, I have a preset store, buzzesdepot.com. You can go over there, shop for presets. I will have some Studio One presets going up. When Mixcraft 10 drop, I will have Mixcraft 10 presets, all that good stuff. Y'all know the grind don't stop. All right, but I recently had someone purchase some presets from my preset store, and they got one of the presets where I use Waves Tune, and then they hit me up like, yo, Waves Tune, is it loading? I was like, well, do you have Waves Tune? It was like, no, that's why I bought the preset. I was like, okay, let me explain. The plugins don't come with the presets. The presets are literally my unique way of setting up these plugins and, my custom, it's basically my custom settings, y'all know. So I need people to know that presets aren't you buying the plugins. You're literally buying the settings that we set our plugins to, okay? So if you buy presets from anyone, just know the plugins do not come with the presets. It's just the presets. You gotta have the plugins already, right? So we got past that part. Shout out to, you know who you are, shout out to you. We didn't really have no issues. I explained it. It was like, oh, okay, I get it. Let me go buy Waves Tune. Yeah, boom, right? So they get Waves Tune. I'm gonna try to do a screenshot. I'll probably blur out the name and stuff because I don't want people business out there. Let me try to find the app. Wait. Anyways, they go buy Waves Tune, and I'm guessing that they're trying to set it up within Mixcraft, and they're having some issues. Okay, and so they reached back out to me, and they like, hey, Waves Tune isn't compatible with Mixcraft. That's what I was told. And I'm like, everyone knows I use Waves plugins inside of Mixcraft. Like, I've been doing it for so long, it's kind of become the norm for me. Like, so when they say it's not compatible, usually when it's not compatible, it won't work. But it literally works for me. So I think right now they're trying to do damage control. So they'll just tell you like, hey, it's not compatible, so you won't use them. Because then once you use them, you're gonna realize like, oh man, it's too much. Like, whatever Waves plugins are created with, or the power that it packs is way too strong for Mixcraft, and you will find that out very fast. If you just use Waves Tune, you'll be fine, right? Like, if I just use Waves Tune inside of Mixcraft, you're not gonna have issues. Waves Tune is fine. It's perfectly fine. But once you start using like the SSL EV2, or the Clay Epic, and once you start diving deep into Waves plugins, you will run into some issues. All right, so I just need y'all to know that. I want to do this video, touch bases, let y'all know what's going on. Like I said, I want to find the message and actually show y'all, so y'all know that I'm not just here making stuff up just for content. There's no point. There's no point. I would never do that. So let me see if I can go in here. All right, boom. I'm gonna screenshot it. I'm gonna put it on the screen. I'm gonna blur some stuff out. Yeah, but pretty much the message goes, hey Buzz, I purchased Wave Tune real time and I can't figure out how to install. Purchase from waves.com. They're telling me Waves don't support Mixcraft 9 Pro. I'm the person who purchased melodic rap vocal preset from you, and you told me I have to buy Waves real time. Waves. I have to buy Waves real time for plugin to work. Well, for the preset to work, which is accurate. You have to have the plugin in order for the preset to work, right? Now, I'm curious to know if Waves informed them that, hey, our plugins don't work with Mixcraft, or was it Mixcraft that told them, hey, Waves don't work with Mixcraft? That's important, because if Mixcraft is telling people that, hey, it's not compatible, then they should kind of tell everybody that, like, hey, don't buy Waves plugins. It's really not gonna give you the best experience within our DAW. You know, that kind of, Waves is like a very, like waves.com, Waves plugins are very, very popular. A lot of people use Waves plugins. So if it's not compatible, we need to know, right? Obviously, when you go to a lot of websites that sell plugins, when you look at the DAWs that's compatible, Mixcraft is never on the list. Why? Because Mixcraft is not one of the main DAWs. It's not that popular, right? It's not like a Pro Tools or Studio One or a Logic, or it's not that big. So it's tough to judge what's compatible based off of what the website is telling you, because 9 times out of 10, the website is not going to tell you if the plugin is compatible with Mixcraft, because Mixcraft, if we're being honest, isn't even on the radar. Like, they're not, when they make their plugins, they're not going, ooh, we also need to let people know that this is compatible with Mixcraft. That's not on their mind, I'm telling you. They're going with the top DAWs, the ones that majority of the people use. That's where they're gonna make the majority of their money. It all comes back to money. Like, if there's 10 people that use Mixcraft and there's 10,000 people that use Pro Tools, I'm gonna make sure my product is compatible with Pro Tools, because there's way more people over there that I can convert into paying customers than the, not saying I don't want the people over there, I wouldn't mind having those people too, but I'm just likely to make way more profit over there. So that's another thing. So maybe the person just was looking on the website and didn't see Mixcraft, which, like I said, if that's the case, you will hardly ever see Mixcraft listed as one of the compatible plugins unless Acoustica has some sort of partnership with them, or, you know, every time they drop a new Mixcraft, they always partner with someone to bring new plugins in as a part of like the pro edition of Mixcraft. So Mixcraft 10, I'm looking forward to seeing what are the new plugins. Yeah, but I just wanted to touch on that. Hopefully this video kind of helped clear some things up. Mixcraft 10 apparently is approaching. I have mixed feelings about Mixcraft right now. As of right now, I don't use Mixcraft at all, but I will be using it once 10 come out. Yeah, Mixcraft said they never aim to put out a product just to say they have a new product out. Their goal is always to put out a product that's better than the last one. which I feel every company should aim to do that. But in this case, I don't feel like they did that last time. I don't feel like 9 is better than 8 when it comes to just CPU, like the power. Just I ran into way more problems in 9 than I ever did in 8. Now, does 9 have better and cooler features than 8? Yes. So I can see that. You did add some things in 9 that we didn't have in 8 that was cool, that was dope. But I feel like we took a step back when we should have took a step forward when it comes to how powerful the DAW is. But like I said, man, I'll catch y'all in the next video. Oh, keep growing, keep going strong. Y'all know what's going on. It's your boy King Buzz, and I'm out of here. Yeah. I got a question, man. Are all DAWs made equally? The answer is yes. But the answer is also no. Alright. So every DAW is created with the same intentions. To record, mix, master, add plugins. They all have the same options when exporting the different bit rates, and all of that is the same, right? Now, what separates each DAW from one another is the quality of plugins that they possess, right? Every DAW comes with different stock plugins, and that changes the game. It literally changes everything. Alright, so a DAW that comes with, a DAW that comes with Waves plugins stock, which I don't know any of them that do. That's just an example. If a DAW comes with Waves plugins stock versus a DAW that just has stock plugins that you never heard of, what you think? You know what I mean? Gotta take that into consideration. So these DAWs do the same thing, but they aren't built the same, and they don't operate the same, if you know what I mean. So they are equal. We can get the same thing done no matter what, but the quality and the workflow is definitely affected by how well the DAW was built. So take that into consideration. I don't know what else to tell you. You let me know, are all DAWs made equally? What do you think? Like I said, yes and no.